Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and today we have a 20-minute gentle flow. So just nice and relaxing. You're gonna stay close to the earth. Maybe have a strap handy so we can get into our shoulders a little bit, but really kind of just trying to keep it mellow here. So if that sounds good to you, let's find our seat. If you want to sit up on a block or a bolster, if you find your knees are riding real high, that might provide a little more relief. And then see if you can just notice how you're sitting. Sit evenly, engage your core, send your shoulders down your back, and maybe close the eyes down for a moment and breathe deeply in through the nose and out the nose. In and out. And this is the breath that we're going to try to maintain throughout the entire practice. So breath to movement. When you notice your mind wandering, just come back to your breath, smooth it out. All right. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center if you want to set an intention for the class or dedicate it to someone else. Now's a great time. And then we're going to drop the fingers down and inhale them up overhead. And twist to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist the other way. And just flow a few rounds. Inhaling, exhaling. Come through center and go ahead and forward fold. Make little suction cups with your fingers. Press your bum back into the floor and then maybe drop the head. Inhale, look forward, walk your fingers to the right, encouraging a nice little side stretch here. So kind of now my left hip right wants to kind of lift off. See if you can encourage it back down. And then walk the fingers to the left. And back through center. Come on up and let's switch the cross on our legs here. Get even once more. And then right fingers off to the right. And get a little bigger of a side stretch go here. And you can look up if that's okay with your neck. But if you find your neck super tight, just try to just let it relax down gently. Inhale, and then we're gonna switch sides. So left fingers off, and then up and over. Breathing deeply. And inhale, back through center. And we're gonna do a little seated cat-cow here. So pull into your core, hands on your knees, round back, drop your chin, and then pull your heart forward and through. Send your tailbones, like pop that booty back, look up, and then rock back and forth. And then we're going to do some little circles here. So make them big and exaggerated, or just move in any circular way that feels good, that calls to you. You're like, no, this feels better if I'm just, where you're kind of hitting those sweet spots where you're like, oh, it's almost like a massage. That's it. That's what we're looking for here. Nice massage. And then you switch directions. Trying to remember to breathe. Beautiful. Now let's kind of wake up our core a little bit, wake us up a little bit with we're going to have our fingertips rest on our shoulders, elbows out to the side, but don't crunch your shoulders up, just kind of relax them down. Beautiful. And then we're going to turn our head and engage the core and twist side to side. Just a little while longer. All right, let's slow it down. Do some slow motion. Beautiful. Shake it out. All right, let's grab our strap. Maybe we want to switch the cross on our legs again. And so the shorter the distance, the harder it's going to be. So maybe you start with a fairly nice wide resistance here. You can use like a belt too if this is if you don't have a strap. All right, and we're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then you could decide, maybe you want wider or maybe you want to try a little bit shorter. A few more, you're doing great. And then come to the top, hold, resist, and then tip. And then we're going to get in that side again. Maybe you want to look up. Maybe you just want to relax the head. Come on up and tip. Inhale up, exhale, tip. Keeping a firm resistance, firm pulling that strap apart. Having it help you stay nice and open. And then come to the top, tip to the left, pause, maybe look up, maybe rest your head down. And then come back up. Release the strap. Let's roll out your wrists now. Both ways. Getting the fingers into it. Clasp your fingers together. Now make little figure eights. Beautiful. Let's come around onto all fours. Let's move through some fluid cat-cows here. So we can start by swaying our hips side to side. And then maybe adding in some shoulder rolls. And it really doesn't have to be any kind of perfection. You just get here and like we're moving in our spinal circles, just try to move in a way that feels nice to you. Like you're getting a little bit of a massage. Don't care how it looks. We only care how it feels inside. So rolling tightness out. Seeing maybe where we're holding tension, and then if you're like, ugh, I don't like any of that, like you just move the regular cat-cow with our cat having our arched back, rounded head down, tail tucked, and then the opposite. Tailbones to the sky, pressing down and away, chin lifts for cow, and you can just rock back and forth. Or you can really get into it and get all kinds of movements going. All right, beautiful. Let's raise our right hand to the sky. Look up and then thread the hand through. Rest your shoulder, head down about halfway. Roll open through the upper body. Try to keep your pelvis level, core engaged. And then go ahead and come on out. Shake it out. And then up, left hand to the sky. Look up and then thread through shoulder, head about halfway. And then you can use this right hand. You can check, see if your pelvis is trying to come open or just see if you can kind of level it out there. And then we're rolling open through the upper body. And you can use your like fingertips to kind of help encourage that twist. And breathe. And then come on out. Sway it out. And then send your knees wide, toes touch, hips back, child's pose. Rest your forehead down and use your hands to encourage your hips towards your feet. And then don't just collapse here. Try to keep it a little active. And then rest your forehead down in the earth or block. And then inhale, scooch back to a seat. And then we're going to do a few more shoulder openers here. So you can grab your strap or a belt. And I'm going to turn so you can see what's happening here. Okay, perfect. So you can, if you want a little foot stretch, come up on the balls of the foot. And this is, just kind of depending on your own makeup. This can be really tender for you, but it's a great stretch. So if it's too much, you just come in and out as you need to. But yeah, otherwise we'll work on stretching the feet too. And we're gonna just have your strap handy here. Inhale, grab the strap with your right hand, raise your hands high. Take a breath in. All right, and then we're gonna drop the right hand down towards like the middle of your back. Take your left hand, grab for your right elbow, encourage your elbow a little more behind your head. So you see, I was here, but now I got help. I assisted a little bit. And then the left hand comes down and you reach for the strap. And then you can, find your hands maybe, or just use the strap to create resistance. Tuck your ribs in, press the back of your head into your arms. And breathe. All right, and we're gonna release. You can let go of the strap, and we're gonna raise our arms overhead slowly on the inhale. Press the palms together. Sit back on your heels, and other side in. Okay, so let's do the other side. So strap in your left hand, have it kind of hanging down there. Inhale, arms to the sky. Let that left hand come down towards the middle of your back, and your right hand comes for the elbow, encourages it a little more behind your head, and then that right hand floats down and reaches for the strap or your hand, or maybe, you crawl and you work it wherever you're at. And different sides may be different, and that's okay. Tuck your ribs in. Lift your chin some. Breathe. Maybe come back up on the balls of the feet for a foot stretch. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the strap, and on the inhale, gently raise your hands overhead and then press your palms together firmly. Oh, clear your shoulders there. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and turn our feet around in front. So we can prepare to lay down onto our backs. And here, just real quick, draw your knees in. You do a little roll around on the low back. And then grab for the outside edges of your feet. Do a little happy baby, pressing your whole head and back firmly into your mat. And then the knees come towards the outside of your torso. You can always grab your shins as well. And then we're going to drop the feet down into reclining Baddha Konasana, pressing the soles of the feet together. Take a few breaths here. Just letting go. And then keeping the soles of the feet together, start to straighten them out along the floor, and then coming in, letting them open at the very end, and then coming into Shavasana. Let each shoulder gently roll under. Take any variation here that will bring you more comfort and ease in this posture. No blanket, knees knocked in, eye pillow, do whatever you need to do. Let's drop out, integrate for the next couple minutes. Please stay in your Shavasana shape. I will sit and hold space and guide you out so that you can fully relax here. Enjoy. And as you come back, and remember you can always stay in Shavasana as long as you like, or roll your right side, take a deep breath in, come back. As you're ready, push yourself back to a seated position. Take a moment to notice how you feel, hopefully a smidge better. And if not, that's okay too, that's life. But the light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.